Title: The Lost Compass of Eudorea. In the heart of the dense, uncharted jungles of Eudorea, where the trees whispered secrets of ancient times and the air was thick with the scent of adventure, a young explorer named Lila stood at the edge of a crumbling stone temple. Her heart pounded with a mixture of fear and excitement as she clutched the worn map that had led her here. The map, passed down through generations of her family, was said to lead to the lost compass of Eudorea, a mythical artifact that could guide its bearer to any treasure in the world. Lila had always dreamed of finding it, and now, after years of research and preparation, she was finally here. The temple was overgrown with vines, its stone walls cracked and weathered by time. Lila pushed aside the thick foliage and stepped inside, her torch casting flickering shadows on the walls. The air was cool and damp, and the sound of dripping water echoed through the chambers. As she ventured deeper, Lila noticed strange symbols carved into the walls. They seemed to tell a tale of a great explorer who had once possessed the compass, but had hidden it away to protect it from falling into the wrong hands. The final symbol pointed to a hidden chamber deep within the temple. Lila's pulse quickened as she followed the symbols, her torchlight revealing a narrow passageway hidden behind a fallen pillar. She squeezed through the tight space, her breath coming in short gasps, until she emerged into a small, circular chamber. In the center of the room, on a pedestal of stone, rested the lost compass of Eudorea. It was smaller than she had imagined, but its intricate design and the faint glow that emanated from it left no doubt that it was the real thing. As Lila reached out to take the compass, the ground beneath her feet began to tremble. The walls of the chamber shook, and dust rained down from the ceiling. She realized too late that the temple was booby-trapped. With no time to lose, Lila grabbed the compass and sprinted back through the passageway, the temple collapsing around her. She burst out into the jungle just as the entrance caved in behind her, the sound of crashing stone echoing through the trees. Breathless and covered in dust, Lila looked down at the compass in her hand. It was warm to the touch, and as she held it, she felt a strange sense of connection, as if the compass was alive and aware of her presence. But her triumph was short-lived. As she made her way back to her camp, she noticed that the jungle seemed different. The paths she had marked were gone, and the landmarks she had memorized were nowhere to be seen. The compass had activated, and it was leading her somewhere new. Lila hesitated for a moment, then smiled. She had come this far, and she wasn't about to turn back now. With the compass in hand, she set off into the unknown, ready for whatever adventure lay ahead. The lost compass of Eudorea had chosen her, and Lila knew that her journey was only just beginning.